Madam Penelope, and she's gonna predict.
I know. You want to know why I'm important.
I want to know who you are.
Oh. My name is Madam Penelope, and I predict what will happen. And you might think that I'm just guessing, but I'm actually going back and I'm looking and I'm thinking ahead of what's going to happen in my story.
So you predict. So what do you do?
I suppose you think that I am just about guessing once again. But I am not. I am setting a purpose for reading. And I also predict that you need a new pair of glasses. Wait, I know. You want to know why I'm important.
I want to know where in the reading does this take place?
Oh. Well, in this reading, you might think that I only take place at the very beginning, but I take place through the whole reading.
She's scary. Why are you important?
Why am I not important, really? I get the children excited about what they're going to read. They're going to look into the future.
Okay. So how do you do it?
Guess what? I think I'm predicting a storm, and I'm going to have to get back to you.
Bye. Next, we're gonna have Quinn the questioner. Okay, come on down.
Oh, girls, they want to have fun. What up, Tommy?
Hey. Who are you?
I'm like totally excited to be here. I'm Quinn the questioner.
Oh. Well, what do you do exactly?
Well, I ask lots and lots and lots of questions.
Okay. Where in the reading does this take place?
Where in the reading doesn't it take place, Talbot? We read questions throughout the entire text, all the time, because we're constantly wanting to know answers.
Oh, okay. Okay, why are you important?
Why aren't I important, Miss Talbot? Oh my gosh, okay, so I was just reading this book the other day and it was so good, okay? And I was like reading through it and I was like, oh my gosh, The Hunger Games is such a good book. Like, why do they kill kids? Like, why are they doing this? Like, what is the purpose of this? And so I just get totally into the book, I get so engaged, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so great. And so then I was reading this other book and it was called The Da Vinci Code, and I was like, this is so good. Like, he's just going to all these different countries and he's figuring out all these different symbolism things, and I'm just like, you know, I can't even handle it. What are you doing right now?
What? Okay. And how do you do it?
I'm sorry, how do I do what?
How do you question?
Well, as I'm reading along, as you know, like I was just explaining, like as I'm reading through the text, I totally just like ask questions if I don't understand something, and then as I ask these questions, I'm like, you know what, how can I figure that out? Well, I could keep reading and reading and reading and find those answers through the different texts, and then I'm just like so into it, I just don't know what to do anymore, and then I just keep reading and reading and questioning and answering, and it's just so good.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're so welcome.
So how do you do it again?
Oh my gosh, okay, well I just totally got asked another question, and so I totally have to go answer it because I have to answer the questions in the order in which they were received. Oh, girls.
Well, thanks for coming, everyone. This is Talbot Talks signing off. And now we're gonna have Claire the Clarifier. Talbot Talk. Who are you?
I'm Clara the Clarifier.
And what do you do, ma'am? I'll be careful. Okay, where in the reading does that take place, ma'am?
You know, usually in the reading, carefully clarifying takes place throughout the whole reading. Because, you know, you have to clarify very, very, very carefully through the whole reading. You have to clarify through the whole reading.
Okay, so I get that we need to clarify through the whole reading,
Right.
ma'am.
Very carefully.
Okay,
Very, very, very
okay,
carefully.
Okay, carefully.
Carefully.
Okay, audience, did you get
Carefully.
that? Carefully.
Carefully.
Okay, so ma'am, why are you so important?
Well, you see, because you have to clarify carefully, then you can understand what you're reading, because you're clarifying it for yourself, so you know what you're reading. So you know what you're reading.
Oh.
You know what you're...
Okay, ma'am, but I know what I'm reading. So how do you do it?
Well, I can't really... You see, my grandkids, they're waiting for me. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Well, I guess that was it. Next, we're gonna have Sam the summarizer. Okay, we have, well, this is Talbot Talk, and we have, who are you?
Ma'am, I'm Sam the Summarizer.
You got Sam the summarizer?
Yes, ma'am, Sam the Summarizer.
Okay. And what do you do?
Well, I've got pretty much the coolest job in the world. You see, I summarize.
Okay, so you summarize, and your name's Sam the summarizer. Where in the reading do you take place?
Well, you know, I could be anywhere in the reading. I could be halfway. You got a little lipstick on.
Okay.
But, give me my microphone. I could be anywhere in the reading, but, you know, usually I'm more at the end. I'll tell you what people usually do is they usually read, and then they retell what they just read in their own words.
Oh, okay, so that's what Sam the summarizer does, huh? So why are you so important?
Because when you read things and then retell it in your own words, well, it stays in your mind just a little bit longer.
Okay, so I see why you're a little bit important.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How do you do it?
You know, I'd love to tell you that right now, but my horse down the road has herpes, and I've got to get that horse to the vet right now before, you know, something else happens with this whole equine herpes breakout. So I'll have to tell you later. Thanks, man.
Bye, Sam.